Hi, it's Ellen from A Positive Start, and it's great to have you here with me. I hope you're all doing well, and I had a little story to tell you, and I think it's just a nice Christmas story about my sister was really excited to have a beautiful Christmas tree. I happened to find a couple that were priced phenomenally. I've got one downstairs, and she's got the same tree. And a couple days ago, all of the lights went out on her tree and nobody could figure out why. She and her son, my nephew, were trying to troubleshoot it and just weren't working. They were coming up empty-handed. And, we all go through stormy times in our lives. I know I've been through mine as of late, and, my sister has too. We all go through trials. But I know, much like myself, my sister found great joy just in coming home after a long day and lighting up that tree, and just the coziness of it, the warmth of it, the light from those trees would be so soothing to her. So when they went out, of course it was a disappointment. When they found out they couldn't get apart the transformer that you need for this tree until after Christmas, she was even more disappointed. And so my nephew went to the store where the tree was purchased, and they were all out of that part. They did have a few display trees that had that transformer plug, but they were display trees. So what were you going to do? So he talked to another associate who then led him back full circle, which I find kind of interesting, the whole full circle reference, to the same person he originally talked to about this part. Well, after talking to my nephew a bit more about it, this representative, who was just super nice, something in his heart obviously was compassionate toward my nephew, and he knew that it was very important to him that he get this tree lit for his mom and for himself. And so he took the damaged part, which was purchased at that store, and he just gave him a replacement transformer from a display tree and said, "Here, Merry Christmas." He didn't have to wait in line or anything. He had the faulty one, gave him a new one. My nephew left, got home, got me on the phone. He had got it all plugged in, and he sent me a picture of the Christmas tree all lit up, and I was just so overjoyed. My sister was more overjoyed because it's her tree, and she got to come home to a beautifully lit tree and just bask in the warmth of that light. And doesn't it make you think, at least it does with me, about the light of Christ? About how when we feel that it's dimmed, or when we feel that it maybe has gone out, maybe we're in a time in our life that feels particularly broken, maybe we feel broken, we're not seeing the light of Christ. It can feel so dark. The world can just feel dim. But the thing is, the light of Christ really doesn't go away. Even though the Christmas tree lights went out, it was the transformer that was causing the problem. The lights were still functioning perfectly fine, but you couldn't see them. That transformer had to be hooked up to the tree in order for the light to be seen, to shine. And it's kind of like us. We become transformed by Christ, and when we change the way we are looking at things, we're much better able to see and feel and bask in the light of Christ. Now, my sister was just so overjoyed at seeing that tree lit again, and I was equally overjoyed because I knew she was so happy. And it all had to do with light. It all had to do with what that light symbolized as well, or symbolizes, which is the light of Christ. We celebrate that every Christmas. I happen to keep one smaller Christmas tree lit all year long. I just love to look at the light. I love to be reminded of the light of Christ. Even in the middle of summer, I have this little tree lit all year long. And so with that, I guess I'll conclude this, but I just think it's a wonderful story about human kindness, about the light of Christ, about why we're even celebrating the birth of Christ. and the light he brought to this world, and how we can keep that light shining just by following him and spreading his good news and spreading the example that he wants us to spread and share, the love he wants us to share with each other. And I've got a verse here from Luke 2:13 through 14. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace among those with whom he is pleased. And again, that's Luke 2:13 through 14. Well, I hope you found yourself feeling uplifted by this video, and I wish you a day filled with all of God's blessings, love, light, hope, peace, joy, the light of Christ in your life, good health, and so much more. And if you did find yourself feeling lifted up by this video, I'd appreciate it if you would consider hitting that like and subscribe and helping this channel to grow. And I will see you again tomorrow. Merry Christmas.